Now to a question we first asked about on ABC4 News at 4 o'clock. Are Salt Lake Unified police officers unknowingly exposing people to COVID-19 while patrolling the streets? Current policies and procedures indicate they could be doing that. ABC4 investigative reporter Jason Wynn broke the story and tells us what Sheriff Rosie Rivera plans to do about the situation.
Before Thursday, Unified police officers used 3 personal days until workers' compensation took over to deal with COVID-19. Officers would get 66% of their pay underneath the benefits. On Thursday, a unanimous vote by the board now allows officers to take paid administrative leave until those benefits kick in. Plus, the department will supplement the 33% difference using the funds. That's the good news.
Right now, our status is if officers come into contact with somebody who claims to have COVID-19 or has tested positive for COVID-19, we are asking them to continue to work, monitor their symptoms, and if they happen to have some symptoms, then we will go and get them tested.
The policy UPD was following goes against CDC and state recommendations.
In general, we have very clear recommendations about people who have come into close contact with a confirmed COVID case. And so people who have come into close contact with a confirmed COVID case in general do need to quarantine themselves and stay away from others for a 14-day period.
State epidemiologist Dr. Angela Dunn says there is much more to learn about the time frame of when someone may be infectious.
What we know about other coronaviruses is that people have the highest viral load, so most infectious, at the beginning of their disease when they're showing the most symptoms. That's when the viral load is highest and people can transmit it very effectively.
When I learned that officers had to stay on the job after being potentially exposed to COVID-19, I took the concern straight to Sheriff Rosie Rivera.
And you know, every time we go to arrest somebody, they now say they have COVID-19. So it is a challenge of when and when you don't go into quarantine because of one of those allegations.
Sheriff Rivera says she is going to go back and look at the protocols in place and make the appropriate changes.
Well, I want our officers to know that we care about them.
At last check, no Unified police officer tested positive for COVID-19, and each one has the proper protective equipment. Reporting in Salt Lake County, I'm Jason Wynn, ABC4 News.